Ready for the dictation. Start. In the matter because it is not merely a question of a soldier being efficient. Stop. There may be other matters to be taken into consideration. Stop. I am happy to think that no personalities have been introduced because if the minister were to pursue the same line as those of the critics and drag the officer in, it would not be in his interest. Stop. When we go round to the question of seniorities and suppressions, I would like to say that so far as the lower levels are concerned, that is to say, up to the rank of lieutenant colonel, the proportions of selections have remained much the same. Stop. There is a variation of 2 or 3%. Stop. Each year over the last 5 or 6 years, but it is more or less a mechanical process. Stenja. When we come to the selection of lieutenant generals in the Indian Army, it is done not by the selection boards. Stop. This is done on the recommendation of the Chief of the Army Staff. Stop. The Prime Minister offered in the other house on a previous occasion for them to come and see the papers, rather unusual, but he, as the head of the government, is free to do so. Stop. While the offer was open, no one turned up. Stop. One person asked to come and we arranged it, but nothing happened. Stop. In any case, a lieutenant general is appointed by government on the recommendation of the Chief of the Army Staff. Stop. The same process goes through because while there is no selection board, the Chief of the Army Staff by convention consults the Army commanders, which is a sort of a selection board of a smaller type. Stop. That recommendation comes before us, and within the available people, those who have the minimum qualification come first. Those who have good record, particularly outstanding qualities. Stop. I would like again to say that we are playing upon words. Stop. There is no suppression. Stop. They are selection appointments. Stop. If you take the British Army today, the Chief of the Imperial General Staff is a person who has been superseded twice before, but he comes up again. Stop. In my experience, there has been no appointment to these offices which has not been recommended in this way, and it is the good fortune of the government that they have been able to accept it. Stenja. There has been some disturbance with regard to the recent appointment of army commanders. Stop. army commanders by convention have been appointed by government even without reference to the chief of the staff by selection of two or three people, but in this case discussions and consultations have taken place, and I am quite free to say that there is nothing in this appointment which merits criticisms. Stop.